자, 마법사가 되어서 해피라이프 호그와트 레거시 해보도록 하죠. 자, 신규 캐릭터 만들고 귀하가 호그와트 마법학교에 5학년 입학하게 되었다는 걸 알려드리게 되어서 기쁩니다. 학기는 9월 1일부터 시작될 예정입니다. 저희가 준비한 예비 지원 물품은 성으로 오는 길에 지급될 것입니다. 아시다시피 미성년 마법사 행동 제한 법령에 의해 17살이 되지 않은 마법사들은 학교 밖에서 마법을 사용할 수 없습니다. 하지만 마법부는 특별한 상황을 고려하여 기숙사 배정일에 맞춰 런던에서 성으로 오기 전까지 엘리자피그 교수의 지도하에 마법 연습을 하는 것을 허용하기로 했습니다. 이만 줄이겠습니다. 교감 위젤리 교수. 저번에도 스킵 많이 안 했는데. 짜짜짜. 저번 친구 얼굴 이뻤었는데. 이거였나? 이거였던 것 같은데? 해리포터 재밌습니다. 머리색은 똑같이 가도록 하죠. 어디 갔어? 여기 있다. 오, 괜찮은 것 같은데? 민트색을 왜 합니까? 실험하다 실패한 느낌 막 이런 거. 오. 오, 오. 아, 근데 피부 이거 어딨어? 됐어, 깔끔해야 버지. 이거 괜찮지 않나요? 이거 쩌는데? 무난한 걸로 갈게요. 이번 캐릭터는 계속 같이 가야 되니까. 눈색 저번에 화염을 관한 거. 이거다. 이거랑 눈썹 색도 살짝 맞춰줘야죠. 살짝 진한 파랑으로 가고, 저번에 그 눈썹은 그대로 가져가겠어요. 됐고,
It was wonderful.
I am indeed.
That was quite something.
음성 2로 갈까?
Cobwebs and some
이번에는?
dust. It was one. I am indeed. It was one. I am indeed a student. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs. It was. I.
That was
헛소리죠?
quite something.
음성 1로 가야 돼요. 이쪽에다가 이번에는 저를 쓰고 이쪽에다 광덕을 쓰는 게 맞는 것 같아요. 그렇겠죠? 아니, 아이 잠깐. 잠깐만요. 잠깐만요. 아 잘못
It
눌렀어요.
appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
마법사로 됐겠지 자동으로?
Eleazar!
마법사 마녀 선택 안 했는데.
Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated
건너뛰어
slightly
나가지네요.
on my first try.
그냥 하죠
Gave
뭐.
quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
뭐 그게 중요하겠습니까?
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After
아니
you...
마지막에 그냥 마녀 마법사 선택하는 거 아무것도 안 눌렀는데 캐릭터 만들기 눌러버려가지고. 기본적으로 마법사지 않을까요? 그럴 거라 믿습니다. 제탄레스님 안녕하세요.
Glad I caught you before you left.
이거는 찍먹 아니죠 이제? 부먹이죠 이제.
Just barely.
진득하니 찬찬히 부어 먹어야죠.
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a fifth year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
무서운
Although I've
고블린
yet to
친구죠.
convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
열쇠. 열쇠가 나왔죠.
We do.
아이고. 한 번이 가버렸어요.
The key! Give me your hand!
다행히 안 먹혔죠. 아주 다행입니다.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
포션 얻었어요. 나이스.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Portkey.
어떻게
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
해리포터 몰라도 그냥 해리포터가 뭔지 알면은 재밌게 볼 수 있는 것 같아요.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
언제나 그렇듯 WASD로 이동을 하죠. 오,
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind
근데
indulging me,
파도
I'd
소리랑
like to
막
have
이렇게
a look
심한데
around.
왜
Absolutely, sir.
Good.
여기서 이러고 계신지
Let's see
모르겠죠?
if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
이런 데서 대화하면 목 아플 텐데.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient
어제
magic.
에버랜드에서도 목 아팠거든요.
Ancient magic.
Yes, a powerful
뭔 놈의
magic
애들이 소리를
wielded
그렇게
by a
질러대는지.
rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
아니 기구를 타면서 소리 지르면 이해가 되는데 너는 땅바닥에서 소리를
Hogwarts
질러.
Castle was built by and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search.
저는 어렸을 때부터
There's the path
조용했답니다.
down below. This way.
오히려 지금이 더 시끄러운 편이죠. 어렸을 때보다.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block
magic,
this
magic.
path. Let's see some of that one work you were practicing.
연습이요?
Focus on the center.
전 연습한 기억이 없는데. 오호. 촉. 카메라 돌리면은 대상 활성화 시킬 수 있고요.
was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand looks improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. 야야. 첩. 맞아요. 소리 지르기 대결이 완전. 특히 학교에서 온 애들이 더 심한 것 같아.
Ah, up there.
오히려 좋지 않나요? 채찍질하는 것 같이.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
벌써 21레벨이라 시작하고요? 전 저번에 6레벨에서 끝냈는데.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
야, 아름답죠?
Almost there.
촉.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
미니맵은 당신을 중심으로 주변 환경을 보여줍니다. 노란색 마커는 당신의 현재 목표 지점을 나타냅니다. V를 길게 눌러 자세한 퀘스트 정보를 보거나 숨길 수 있습니다.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
짜자잔, 마커 따라가면 되죠.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
오호, 돼지 교수님.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
상호작용.
What in Merlin's name?
오,
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
오호호. 일어나세요. 이거 뭐 거의 근무 태만이구만.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh.
소녀님만큼은 안 보니까 괜찮습니다.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close.
교수님 엄청 쫄아있죠?
After you. inside the cards if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances
진짜
to
재밌어
the
보이지
bank
않나요?
common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
근데 약간 멀미할 것 같아.
You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes
양수님
away all
안녕하세요.
enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults
롯데월드는
we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
인구 밀도가 너무 높아요.
Was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
그렇죠. 에버랜드 이제 넓어서 지치고
Vault number.
롯데월드는 사람이 너무 가득해서
Vault
지치고
12. Momentous day.
호그와트 플스로 사시는 게 나을 것 같아요. 이거 스위치로 제가 보기에 절대 못 담아냅니다. 병원 왜 가셨다 한 건데?
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest
아이고.
section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
도착을 했어요.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
이게 상자구나. 여기 있는 게. 안 돼. 나 상자 열 건데.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
나 상자 못 열었는데. 아직 열 수 있구나. 다행이다.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
엑스레이만 4만원 내고 나머지는 모르면은 다행이네요.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
레벨리오.
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
차차차.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
레벨리오를 배웠어요. 짜라란.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I
네,
do,
저는
Professor.
PC로
That
하는
symbol
거예요.
has the
저는
same
풀 수가
glow as the one I
없습니다.
saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Lead the way.
Lumos!
어두워요.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say.
저
Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up
Oh.
ahead.
What
뭐가
is it?
있죠?
That glow again, but on the floor.
오호호.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you
저
all
뭐가
right?
있어요?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
위에도 뭐가 있어요?
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match.
이번에는
Wait.
은행에서 상자
When you
먹었습니다.
moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
아, 근데 스위치는 진짜 아닌 것 같은 게 스위치 엄청 뜨뜻해질 거고 이제 화질도 꾸져가지고 이제 막 렉 걸리고 별로일 것 같아요. 진짜.
Lumos.
저도 이제 반짝반짝 가능합니다.
Now the reflection is turning towards me.
반짝반짝.
Does follow the light.
오호. 동상이 막 생겨요.
Protego.
방패를 얻었어 이제. 우리 교수님 생각보다 세죠? 자, 이거를 노란 표시가 뜨면은 이걸로 방어하면 됩니다. 노란 표시가 뜨면 방어하면 되는데 노란 표시 뜨면은 뜨자마자 Q를 꾹 척척척척 다 잡았나요?
Stay close.
네. 붙었어요.
Lumos.
어,
Professor. Professor Fig.
어디
Professor,
가셨다?
where are you? This isn't good.
아, 저 멀리 있는 거까지 보이네?
Where am I supposed to go?
여기 뭐 있지
What's
않았나?
happening?
이쪽에?
The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
이쪽이 아니었나? 모르겠다, 그냥 가야지.
Revelio.
플스 뭐 하는 게 확실히
Lumos. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
낫지 않을까 싶어요. 이왕 돈 쓰고 하는 거 게임 가격도 있으니까. 자, 여기 서가지고 반짝반짝 하기 전에
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
이걸로 다 빼내주고 반짝반짝.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
아, 나 Q 눌렀는데.
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy.
턴 맞고 때리고 턴. 프로테코를 사용하는 중에 Q를 길게 눌러 스톱의 파이로 적을 카운트하고 기절시키세요. 기절한 적은 추가 데미지를 받고 이는 금색 숫자로 표시됩니다. 아이고 한 대를 맞아버렸네. 차차차차 척척척척 맞고 때리고 척척척척.
Revelio.
또 뭐가 있을까요? 없는 것 같아요. 이제 없어. 넘어가 볼까요? 무료 풀스라 굉장하네요.
Revelio.
이쪽에 상자가 이렇게 있네? 상자 다 들어가야지 이번엔. 짤짤이 줍줍. 이제 와 114원 줘? 114원이 있다는 뜻인가 저게? 뭐가 있어요? 아 약간 유령 재고 같은 그런 거군요.
There you are. How did you? What is this?
저 혼자
place?
열심히 싸울
I don't
동안
know. But I found this floating
교수님
above
어디서
that
뭐 하셨죠?
basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder.
그러면은 노트북을 노트북으로 디아라고 주고 이제 풀스로 호그와트를 해버리죠.
Follow my lead.
오호 이쁘게 만들어주고 있죠? 저런 마법도 나중에 쓰고 싶다. 저런 거 없겠죠 근데?
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
마크는 한 번 맛보면 못 참죠.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries.
게임 관련
it seems.
풍족한 집이군요.
Are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
쪼매난 고블린 친구가 왔어요.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it
맞아요,
is you found
못생겼어요.
here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions
손톱
to
좀
Vault
잘라야겠다.
12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
아이고.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
안타깝지만 고블린 친구가 더 셌죠. 개멋있는 거인. 진짜 약해요 거의.
I know a way out. Professor!
도망차.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
드디어 입학. 드디어 호그와트에 학생이 되는군요. 오호. 학교 멋있다.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
뚝이제.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
교장 성격 마음에 안 들어요. 다시 봐도 마음에 안 들어. 이렇게 틱틱거릴 필요가 있나 싶죠?
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
기숙사. 어허.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Yeah.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
탐험 먼저
I'm looking
해야죠.
forward to
무조건.
exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I
기숙사 어디 갈지 고민 중이에요.
I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
뽀뽀뽀뽀만 뽀뽀뽀뽀 아 저거 읽기가 너무 힘들어. 어쨌든 호뽀뽀뽀만 아즈카반 볼 수 있는 건가요? 그러면은 호뽀뽀뽀 가는 게 낫지 않나? 어차피 다들 알아들으니까 인터넷에 호뽀뽀뽀 검색하면은 저거 나오더라고요 그대로. 근데 그게 뭐죠? 빨강, 파랑. 이게 노랑인가? 노랑으로
A
가지 이번에?
sense of loyalty? I believe myself to
이번
be a true
호뽀뽀뽀로
friend.
가겠습니다.
I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
호뽀뽀뽀. 그치 여기 이거 뜨죠? 영화를 근데 아즈카반 나오고 나서부터 안 봐가지고 그냥 호뽀뽀뽀 하는 게 나을 것 같은데? 아즈카반이 궁금합니다.
to be Hufflepuff.
얘도 똑같이 말하네. 후뿌푸푸.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
아쉬워요.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley.
교장 성격이 안 좋은 것 같아요.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
뭐야 그게? Wow.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
두근두근 호그와트. 멋지다.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
얼마 없나? 없네? 뜨뜨뜨뜨뜨뜨. 과일이 왜 이렇게 많아 근데? 아 과일도 먹을 수 있구나. 어허 그걸 모여지 마. 레노라. 한테 일단 인사해볼까요?
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself. Especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
알긴 뭘 알아. 걱정 안 돼.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless,
어디 입학했는데 뭘 바래?
rather
아무것도 안
unusual.
하다 왔는데.
You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove
지르면은
yourself in no time.
밤샘을
I'm
넘어서
hardworking too,
아예
as you
잠을
might
못 자실걸요?
But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so.
자신감이
I'm Lenora, by the
넘치는구나.
way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
이유를
Do
물어볼까요?
you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
할인 30%예요. PC가 30%. 그럼 그냥 후프후프 하는 게 맞네.
It was
재밌는
nice
거
meeting you,
후프후프.
Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
째째 다음 친구. 고양이. 고양이하고 말 거는 친구하고 대화를 해볼까요?
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat.
아사테크 타고 싶은데 근데
I'm sure you'll find your way
퀘스트
alright.
진행상
I mean, it can
말을
be a
다
bit
걸어야 돼서
overwhelming at first.
불가능하더라고요.
I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
딱 보니까 얘가 동물을 책임감 있게 돌볼 것 같지 않아요. 저는 성격이. 그러니까 어머니가 이제 반대를 하시는 거죠. 어머니 말씀에 동의를
Your mother's
해줘야겠어요.
right. Magical beasts are more trouble than they're worth.
I think they can help us as long as we help them. They just take some getting used to.
벌써
You'll have
말
to get
더럽게
used
안
to
들을
them.
것 같죠?
Otherwise, you'll have a time of it in Beasts with Professor Howen. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
인사의 변명이 아니라 게임상 그렇다는 거죠. 동물 길러본 적이 있으니까 이제 어머니가 반대를 했겠죠? 물어볼 필요도 없어요.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
지금도 봐요. 퀘스트가 인사하래요. 인사하기 싫은데.
I just know we're finally going to win the Quidditch Cup this year. Wish I brought pet owl to school. Don't misunderstand. I adore
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong.
I suppose you want
Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet
애도
you.
말하네요.
Nice to meet
후프후프.
you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true.
이
Not the
친구랑은 좀
typical start
친해질
to a
필요가
new
있을 것
school.
같아요.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
추가적으로 대화를 할 필요가 있습니다. 그러면.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh,
맞습니다.
yes. He travels for work, always busy.
이쁘니까요.
I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
더 이상 뭐가 선택지가 없네요.
Thank you,
안타까워라.
Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
교수님이 기다린대요.
Good morning.
그런 걸 만들 수가 없습니다.
I've been dreaming of this day for a
만들
long
수가
time.
없어요.
Can't believe I'm
집안에
here.
막혀있는데 뭐 어떻게 만들어?
Make the most of it.
일을 하고 있지도 않아 심지어.
Day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
OWL.
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are,
오호, 책이 나왔어요. 아무것도 없었는데. 와, 다시 봐도 이쁘다.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
오호, 뒤에 뭐 있는데?
Revelio.
에? 아니었나?
This way.
잘못 봤나?
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
그래요? 상자 있네요?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the
아싸,
field guide when I was a
38원.
student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
저 뭔데 내 발을
Do
걸지?
keep up.
과일 하나 먹고.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
오호. 집 요정의 레시피 책, 필드 가이드 페이지. 헬가 호퍼퍼퍼만의 요리 레시피가 담겨있다고 소문이 도는 책. 수백 년 동안 호그와트 학생들에게 사랑받아온 레시피가 담겨 있습니다. 이 책에 수록된 기두, 자구, 피클과 같은 일부 요리는 처음 맛보면 그 맛을 잘 모르지만 먹을수록 중독됩니다. 필드 가이드 챌린지를 잠금 해제하였습니다. 이곳의 챌린지 진행도가 표시될 것입니다. 필드 가이드 챌린지는 경험치 포인트를 획득하는 유일한 방법입니다. 이것은 마법사의 레벨입니다. 챌린지를 획득한 경험치는 레벨과 파워를 증가시킵니다. 필드 가이드에서 현재 챌린지 진행 상황을 추적할 수 있습니다. 계속하려면 챌린지 메뉴를 선택하세요. 어허. 티어를 올리면은 보상이 해금된대요. 보상은 여기서 받을 수 있고요.
Clever, isn't
이게
it?
요리책이구만.
Keep your
이건
eyes
뭐야
open
그럼?
for more opportunities like that.
아,
Inside
견과류?
and outside of the castle.
친구 싸가지가 좀 없네. 교수님이 옆에 지나가시는데
good
인사도 안 하고 지나가?
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
빠른 이동 포인트인 플로불꽃을 발견했습니다. 지도에 있는 발견된 플로불꽃을 이용해서 언제든지 빠른 이동을 할 수 있습니다. 지도를 열었고요. 호그와트는 크게 두 구역으로 나눠집니다. 지도의 왼쪽은 학생들과 교수들이 지내는 공간으로 휴게실과 연회장이 있습니다. 연회장 이쪽이래요. 이러면은 이동할 수 있는 플로불꽃을 볼 수 있고 초록색 표시 들어온 거는 발견한 거, 안 들어온 건 미발견. 지도 오른쪽 구역에는 천문학 탑, 도서실, 온실과 같은 교육과 관련된 시설들이 자리 잡고 있습니다. 이쪽이 연회장은 기숙사고 이쪽이 그러면 교육. 위젤리 교수가 당신을 위해 중앙홀 플로불꽃을 잠금 해제하였습니다. A와 D로 지도를 돌리고 스페이스바로 중앙홀 플로불꽃으로 빠른 이동을 하세요.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central
A랑
Hall.
D를 누르면 저기 돌아가는군요. 저번에는 스킵해버려가지고
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly.
지도
from
살짝
Central Hall.
불편했는데.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
이거를 물어봐야 할까요? 이거를 난 다 아는데.
What will I learn in Charms class?
한 번씩
Exactly what you
물어보는 게
might
낫겠죠?
expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
맞아요. 저 교수님 괜찮죠?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned
호그스미드는
Hogsmeade, Professor.
뭔가요?
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
추가 과제라니
Judging by your adept use of
귀찮잖아.
Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
아무 일도 없었어요.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I
그럼요.
wouldn't
죽다
say
살아
I chose the
돌아왔는데.
dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me.
근데 게임이
as
좀
I'll be
지치는
using it
게
to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after
캐릭터들
you've
대사가
attended
너무
both
많아요.
classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments
말이
I mentioned,
끝나지가 않아.
and we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
방금 대화 끝났는데 교수님이랑 또 대화해야 되죠?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best.
들으셨나 보네요.
I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch.
아 근데
It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this
저번에 뭐야?
path we've embarked upon will lead. It
저번
may
기숙사
require a
파란
bit more
거였는데
flexibility with your time than she would approve of.
애들이 똑같이
And
말이
she may feel
많더라고요.
obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may
그래요.
avoid
가이드나
another
빨리
not so
설명하세요.
subtle reproof from Professor
잡소리가
Weasley,
너무 많으세요
why
지금.
don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
자, 지도에서 사용 가능한 퀘스트를 추적할 수 있습니다. 노란 배지 마커 표시는 주요 퀘스트를 나타냅니다. 주요 퀘스트를 완료하면 스토리를 진전시킬 수 있고 새로운 기능이 잠깐 해제되며 경험치를 얻을 수 있습니다. 일부 퀘스트는 마법 및 레벨 필요사항이 충족되지 않아 잠겨 있습니다. 잠금 표시. 이 경우 필요되는 레벨에 도달하거나 퀘스트를 활성화하는데 필요한 주문이 필요합니다. 교수의 과제를 완료하거나 퀘스트 보상으로 새로운 주문을 배울 수 있습니다. 자, ICO가 더 재밌으니까 ICO 먼저 가도록 하죠.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
자, 나침반도 안내를 해준다네요. 근데 이미 찝었으니까 길 따라 가면 되겠죠? 이런 것도 다 움직여요. 굉장하지 않나요? 어이! 죄송합니다. 그게 날아갈 줄 몰랐네. 이것도 쳐지나? 안 되네. 뚜두뚜두뚜. 와, 날라다닌다 쟤네. 푸른 불꽃 하나 얻었어요. 어디지? 여기지?
It was a long time ago. I cannot do this for all eternity.
유령들도 참 재밌죠? 이 조각상이 쳐다보는 거 약간 좀 소름이랄까? 촉! 여기 고양이 있어요. 이번엔 뭐야? 다른 고양이다. 안녕. 와우. 마법이요? 근데 이거 저거 뭐야? 저거 마법들 좀 얻고서 보는 게 뭘 깰 수 있지 않을까요? 일단 이거 끌어당기는 것만 배우고 너 뭐야? 데이트하는 거야? 물어보잖아. 또 올라가야 되네? 이것도 쳐질 것 같지 않나요? 안 되네?
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
걔 어디서 뭘 하는지도 모르는데요?
Here, behind you.
기숙사를 안 가면 만날
There's an
수도
open
없는데.
seat here.
Thank you.
질투는 아니고요.
I am
그냥 꼴보기
Nettie.
싫어서요.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really
재밌는
taken a toll
교수님이죠.
on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
테러 마법이죠. 아시오를 배웠습니다.
Accio.
오호.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
연습을 안 해도 이미 오나이
Might
양은
just rival Miss Onai here.
저의 적수가 되지 않죠.
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
저번에는 감을 못 잡아서 한 판밖에 이기지 못했지만 이번에는 두 개 다 이겨보도록 할까요?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your... Excellent. Stay focused. Now, think of this like gobstones.
아 잠깐 큰일 났다. 까먹었어 어떻게 하는지.
Throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Splendid.
됐다. 기억났다.
That's it. Not to worry. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
연습보단 실전이 중요하죠.
Just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
오나이씨 빨리 땡겨주시겠어요? 자, 공이 하나라도 떨어지면은 망하는 거죠? 어디 열심히 발버둥 쳐 보라고. 그 밀어진다고? 갑자기 밀어서 떨어뜨린 줄 알았어요. 왜 이렇게 빨라?
Well done. Watch this.
하하 10점만 나와도 이기죠. 개 못해.
Perfect score. Remarkable.
아 이거 뭐 볼 것도 없구만. 압승이구만 내가.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
아닌데? 너무 재밌는데?
Enough chatter.
너무
Focus now.
재밌는데?
You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
이게 성공을 한다고?
Do not think I will
이쪽을
start going
당겨야겠네.
easy on you now.
땡기고
Happens to the best of us.
망했다.
Let us see.
제발 떨어져라 제발. 상자야 밀어 제발. 밀어. 아니 너 마법 끊었잖아. 어떻게 굴러와? 말이 되는 소리래. 아
Not exactly your typical
어떡하지?
lesson, is it?
어떡하지?
Not that I mind.
떨고. 아
Excellent.
떨궈야 되는데. 밀어. 어? 말도 안 돼. 어떡하지?
That is how it's done.
이거를 살짝 여기서 당겨가지고 그냥 다 쓸어버려야겠다. 쓸어 내리면 점수 빠지겠죠?
You are doing
안 돼.
Very good, both of
안
you.
돼.
Well done.
두 판 다 못 이겼어. 아니 저번에는 일직선으로만 당기더만 이번엔 왜 대각선으로 당기는 거야?
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
난 이미 적응했어. 지금도 잘 적응하고 있어.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
아,
My
와가두가
mother
어딘지
received an
몰라.
offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
반가웠고.
Well, it's been nice talking and
잘 가라.
competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can.
아오 아오.
If you're so.
A word, if you would.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian.
You wanted to speak.
왜 부르셨나요?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special
과제라니.
assignment that I
나
am
혼자
preparing
과제라니.
for you.
Revelio.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
뭔데 말 걸어? 넌 나랑 말할 자격이 없어. 와, 이거 뭐야? 이쁘다. 고양이다.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're silly.
저 고양이 또 와.
Nice, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a Boot or the Minister a Flack? Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble. In trouble?
어?
But you can't get Peeves to smack.
종이 날라가는데? 페이지를 하나 넣었어요. Wow.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Revelio.
상자나 까도록 할까요? 아니, 얘 왜 돌아가 옆에 있는 게? 떡떠떡떡. 얼마짜리였지? 원래 이게 여기서 나왔나? 어? 여기 상자 또 있네? 원래 이런 게 나왔나요?
Bravery runs in my family. I've never even cried.
저번에 상자에서 뭐 넣은지도 그냥 머릿속에서 킵해버렸네? 아니 레벨 제한도 있어? 왜 내가 얻었는데 레벨 제한이 있어? 이쪽은 뭐지 근데? 어.
Revelio.
와우. 이쁘다. 오. 안 깨지네? 아, 여기 천문탑이에요? 그럼 뭐 별 보여주나? 올라가면? 왜 무릎 꿇고 있니? 거슬리게? 진짜 넓다. 춥기. 이런 거 주우면 안 되는 거 아니야? 이거 주워도 돼? 내게 아닌데? 뭐 주워버렸으니까 어쩔 수 없긴 한데. 여기도 뭐 있나? 없구만.
Love switching spells. Swap my brother's treacle tart for a fish pie one.
여기도 올라가 볼까요? 높다.
I was destined to be a glorious beater at Quidditch. I was.
Lumos.
이거는 어딘가 구멍 뚫린 데 그쪽에 있는 거네요? 상자다. 41원. 부엉이네? 이거 못 보나? 아쉽다. 더 올라가 볼까요? 여기 아닌가? 이거는 뭐 어떻게 해야 되죠? 이걸 당겨? 어떻게 풀어야 되는지 모르겠네 이제. 지금 있는 게 이거 두 개밖에 없어요. 이걸로 끌고 가는 거구나. 가자. 나방 친구 가자구. 어디 있었지? 여기 있다. 와우. 이게 사라지네 그러면은. 오호. 텔레포트 해가지고 다음 수업 가야겠죠 근데? 이제 보조 퀘스트를 진행할 수 있습니다. 검은 깃발로 표시된 호그와트 지역이나 전 세계를 탐험하여 진행 가능한 보조 퀘스트를 발견할 수 있습니다. 이 퀘스트들은 완료하면 경험치를 얻을 수 있지만 메인 스토리 진전에 영향을 주지는 않습니다. 라네요? 여기 가야 되니까 이걸로 이동을 해야겠다. 다다음 퀘스트 다다다음 퀘스트. 여기도 있네?
Lumos.
이거는 어디요? 일단 수업이나 가볼까요? 수업. 샤.
Is that all you've got?
어허.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
본격?
Now, you may be asking yourself
학생보다
how
화석이
those women
중요한
like me single-handedly took out the
교수님이죠?
largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
Levioso.
A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
새로 마법 나이스죠?
Now, let's try something a little larger.
아하, 이것도 바로 잘 쓰는 걸 보여드려야겠구만.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
쪽.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
노란색은 제어 마법이고 제어 마법들은 노란색 모험을 꾸준히 때요. 척척척. 언제까지 써야 돼 근데?
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! Good form. I know. Nothing lucky about it.
개 못해.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
저 친구 표정 약간 맘 상한 것 같은데.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
갔네. 뭐야, 노란 게 있네요? 나랑 대화하고 싶구나.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
없다고 해주죠.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a
안
perfect
믿을
fit
건
for
왜
a
물어보는 거야
certain
도대체?
exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
재밌겠죠?
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
끝났네요.
Revelio.
저거 있는데? 나이스. 헤브리디안 검은 해골, 어둠의 방어 마법, 교실에 매달아 놓은 거대한 용의 뼈입니다. 이 뼈는 동웨일즈에서 1878년에 일어난 밀렵군 대공습에서 헥헥 교수가 혼자 가장 큰 밀렵군 조직 중 하나를 타도하고 얻어낸 것이라고 합니다. 모자란 친구들인 것 같아요. 얘 뭐야 근데?
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
오. 어? 얘가 걔 아닌가? 좀 외모가 더 품어온 것 같은데 그 사이에? 이제 가야 될 때가 이거 가야겠다. 결투나 하도록 할까요?
Revelio.
뭐 있는데? 오. 일리우스의 그림. 고아 마법사 일리우스의 초상화. 일리우스는 쥐페트로누스를 시전해서 디멘터 무리와 어둠의 마법사 라치디안에게서 마을 전체를 구한 것으로 유명합니다. 오! 3레벨이다. 오호. 그러게요. 찍먹할 때 찍먹을 너무 많이 했어요. 찍먹을 그냥 너무 푹 찍어 먹어가지고 여기 이거 있다. 이거 하나 찍어놓고 가야겠다. 이렇게 뭐가 있을 것처럼 생겼냐? 근데 없네요? 여기서 어디로 가야 돼? 아, 위로 또 올라가야 되는구나. 따따라따따따 따따따따따. 이건 어디 있는 거지? 어? 뒤에 나방이 있는데? 저 어떻게 가는 거지?
Revelio.
있다. 이 나방이 그 밑에 있던 나방인가? 아, 그러네?
Lumos.
아싸, 나방 찾았다. 문제는 아까 그 검은 그거 거기가 어딘지 모르겠단 말이죠. 돌아내려보면 나오겠죠? 여기 있다. 아싸. 이제 싸우러 가볼까요?
Revelio.
얘 눈에 초점이 없는데? 눈이 풀려 있어요. 이거 심지어 초록색이야? 저 친구 저거 마약 한번 의심해봐야 됩니다. 눈이 풀려 있어. 이건 뭐야? 그냥 공인가? 그니까요, 이거 의심 한번 해봐야 돼. 어? 종이다. 아싸. 뭐냐? 앞에 안 보냐? 뭐야 이거? 쟤 왜 저래? 이거 화살표 뭐죠? 궁금하게. 여기 들어가지나? 와, 화장실이야? 상자다. 아싸, 돈이다. 여기 옆에는 자물쇠 열어야 되고. 아싸, 페이지 얻었어요. 라클란 랭키. 키가 크고 날씬한 마법사 라클란의 조각상으로 스스로를 꽤 자랑스러워하는 듯 보입니다. 뭐 때문인지는 아무도 모르지만요. 못생겼어. 뭐야 이건?
Revelio.
아가일샤이어의 지도. 스코틀랜드의 아가일샤이어 지역을 그린 지도입니다. 이 지역에는 헤브리디안 블랙용의 고향인 헤브리디스가 포함되어 있습니다.
Revelio.
근데 왜 퍼렁퍼렁하지?
Levioso. Accio.
저거 나중에 마법 얻으면 뭐 할 수 있는 건가?
Revelio.
상자다. 새로운 스카프예요? 이게 더 좋은 거다. 이걸로 껴야지. 아싸. 멋지다.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there. Levioso.
따라란. 페이지를 얻었어요.
Revelio.
뭐 더 없니? 이거 뭐야? 상자다.
Lumos. Revelio.
열어줘요. 안 열리네요? 저기도 상자 있네? 들어가진다. 글러브 얻었어요? 글러브도 능력 한번 볼까요? 공격력 5 나올라? 대박. 나이스잖아.
Can I help you?
한판 들어왔다.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
덤비라.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
다 이겨주도록 하죠.
We'll make you regret signing up.
이거는 어차피 안 써먹을 거니까 필요 없어요.
Confringo. Luma. Protego. Levioso. Levioso. Expulso. That's all you've got? Accio.
아이고.
Confringo. Levioso. Crescendo.
Act like a winner.
뒤졌어?
That looked painful. Care to try another round?
Yes. Don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
아이, 쿠다스에 정신 팔려가지고.
Stupefy.
Don't shy away now.
Stupefy. Levioso. Stupefy. Stupefy. Protego. Levioso. Accio.
에이. 쿠다스 안 먹으면 그냥 이기지.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
말투가 너무 마음에 안 드는데? 근데 아직 할 거 많으니까 딴 데 좀 갔다 올까요?
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Just wait till I've grown a bit. Then we'll see how well you do.
얘들아, 질구서 입 터는 거 좀 추하지 않니? 메인 퀘스트나 깨러 갈까요? 여기서 빠른 이동. 고양이다. 고양이 무조건 만져야지. 치즈냥이네요? 왜요?
Revelio.
이 주변 뭐 없나? 불 붙여주고요.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
네, 왔어요.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite
또
a bit
기나긴 대화가
before
시작됐네요.
you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
아니라니까요.
Nothing more, Professor.
한번 대답하면 좀 믿으세요.
Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand,
이제?
but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand
제
to
지팡이도
be far
생기는군요.
superior.
이런 거 보니까 유명한 사람
There's
맞나
an
보네.
Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
변신 마법도 있어? 대박.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
세바stian이랑 갈
I'd like to go
거예요.
with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of
근데
sorts.
비도덕적인 사람이면 잡아다 그냥 가둬버리면 되는 거 아닌가?
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
얘는 뭐가 있었나? 오! 상자잖아. 49원이고 교수와 대화하고 첫 번째 과제를 받으세요. 과제는 호그와트 교수들로부터 퀘스트 형식으로 부여받고 완료하면 새로운 주문과 같은 보상을 얻을 수 있습니다. 첫 번째 과제에 대한 보상은 수리 마법인 레파로이며 이 주문은 다른 퀘스트를 완료하는 데 도움이 되기도 합니다. 네. 이거 상자 아니야 저거? 아니구나. 페이지나 주워갈까요? 부분 변신. 이 부분적으로 변형된 차자는 2학년이 실수로 만들어낸 것으로 보여집니다. 변형 마법의 위험성과 어려움을 심각하게 생각하지 않는 학생들에게 경고를 주는 요소가 되기도 합니다. 오호. 위험한 마법이구만. 과제를 해보러 가볼까요?
Never a dull moment when I go home for the holidays.
There you
과제를 하러 왔다.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
오케이.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
바로 완료해버리도록 하지. 여기 뭐 있는데?
Revelio.
와이번 분수. 변신 수업 안뜰에 있는 분수는 맨 위에가 와이번을 닮은 모양으로 학생들이 모일 수 있는 편안한 장소입니다. 캐동원경에 의해 시작된 소문과는 다르게 이것은 분명히 자신도 모르게 활기 넘치는 기사에 의해 살해된 와이브의 와이번을 의미하는 것이 아닙니다. 라네요? 여기서 페이지 잡아오고 길이 어디야? 이런 게 여기도 있네? 곳곳에 페이지가 넘쳐나는군요. 떼구르르 떼구르르.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
됐다.
Brilliant.
나이스. 다 모았지요.
I trust the preliminary.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
너무 쉬웠지요.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
새로운 마법을
Remember,
배우는군요.
your wand is a conduit
아, 이거
of your magic.
뱅글뱅글했지. 됐다. 수리 마법인 레파로는 주변에 고장난 물체와 조각을 복구하는 데 사용할 수 있습니다.
That's it. Very good.
너무 좋죠?
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove.
이런 게 수리가 된다는 점?
It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate.
다시 부실 수도 있어요, 근데. 쩔죠?
Reparo.
Something quite satisfying about using the mending hammer, isn't there?
교수가 뭐라 하고 있었는데? 못 들었으니까 뭐 지팡이나 사러 가볼까요? 갈 수가 없으니까 길 따라서 가야겠네 그냥. 여기 뭐가 있어? 아, 이쪽에서 가는 게 아닌가?
Revelio.
저쪽에서 가는 거구나. 종이다. 페이지 첩. 페이지 첩. 도비도비딥 님 안녕하세요. 이거 어디 있을까? 21이니까 13 8 거미 물음표의 거미고 히드라. 근데 물음표 어디있지? 아 하나 여기 있네. 물음표가 거미고 이거는 히드라고 맞겠지? 맞나요? 아싸 상자다. 뭐 줄까요? 격식을 갖춘 블레이저 교복. 교복을 얻었어요? 바로 껴봐야겠죠? 오! 객가리에 나이스. 페이지 있고 또 뭐 있니? 일단 페이지. 중앙홀 분수. 마법세계 생물을 섬세하게 조각해서 장식한 분수입니다. 분수 아랫부분에는 돌로 조각한 세일이 둘러싸고 있습니다. 그렇다네요. 저거 하고
This cannot possibly be as
빠라밤.
difficult as it seems.
왜 안 나와?
Hello, Lenora.
아,
What are you
야, 말
looking
걸어야
at?
돼.
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
그래. 퍼즐이야. 그러니까 비켜.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
그래요. 내가 너보다 운이 좋죠.
Do come and find me.
That spot must be a clue. I
계단
should look around in case it's
밑에
nearby.
동상이 있네요. 어느 쪽일라나? 여기네? 아닌가?
This looks like
여기
the
있다.
location from the painting.
가자.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
가자 가자. 페이지다. 빨리 집어넣고 저거 페이지 먹어야 돼.
I knew there was a
어디 갔어?
connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
날라다녔는데?
I really have made a mess of things.
나 바빠. 저 있다. 과제가 있네요? 나 지팡이 사러 갈 거야. 저건 뭐지?
I'd hate transfiguration.
아, 퍼즐 풀었다고 알려줘야 되는구나.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
말하지 않을래.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
아니야.
You should have
농담
worked it
아니야.
out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place.
화났다 화났다.
Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer. Practically competing with Imelda to see who's a more infuriating.
화가 많이 났네. 저런. 화가 많이 났어요.
I wouldn't bother yourself about that. I'd be more inclined to.
자, 지팡이나 사러 가볼까요?
Revelio.
이 근처에 뭐가 없네요? 어? 누가 흥얼거렸다는데? 오! 여기도 있다 페이지. 고양이네? 목조 고양이. 이 나무 조각상은 용감무쌍한 쥐 사냥꾼이자 헌신적인 공부 친구인 고양이 펜과 돈을 표현한 것으로 보입니다. 저기도 방금 페이지 있었죠? 여기도 있네? 세자매 종. 세자매 종은 아가일 샤이어의 협곡 너머에 장엄하게 솟아있는 세 개의 비슷한 이름을 가진 아름답고 가파른 산등성이를 가리는 것으로 기리는 것으로 알려져 있습니다. 성에서 종을 울리면 하린드 산맥 너머 계곡까지도 소리를 들을 수 있다는 소문이 있습니다. 지역 주민들은 수년 동안 이 유물을 종소리의 큰 울림 때문에 당황하기도 했습니다. 민폐종이구만. 그럼 이쪽에도 뭐 있겠지? 페이지가? 없네? 살짝 나이스. 여기 페이지 있었죠?
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides then.
그래, 최선을 다해서 안내해보라고.
Self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
나 페이지 안 먹었는데? 아니 잠깐만. 나 페이지 못 먹었는데.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Revelio.
여기는 뭐 없나? 없네? 근데 잠깐만 들어가면 되는데. 문 앞에만 안 되니? 이런.
That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
저기는 그거 뭐야?
Spend a lot of time in
그거 경기장이죠?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
가면서 이렇게 구르면은 이 친구가 조금씩 더 빨리 뛰더라고요.
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section. I, on the other hand, am inclined. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potent ingredient.
진짜? 저번에 이 대화를 스킵했나? 개무실했나봐요. 아싸. 너무 빨리 채집 못하게 막아놨네? 가자고.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going
오호.
on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
어휴.
Likely already named them
아니
too.
Prancehoof and Sugarfoot.
길이 아닌 데로 가면 붙잡아줘야지. 혼자 가는 게 어딨어.
To the left is the Forbidden
큰일
Forest.
뻔했네.
Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
약간 숨 차는 것 같다 너.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little.
엄청 둘러봤지.
Enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see.
어?
Places to
뭐 있는데?
discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share
저기도 뭐
with the
있는데?
class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around now, can I?
Reparo.
Told me
Levioso.
so good at jewelry.
Accio.
이거는 뭐 다른 마법을 써야 되는 건가? 일단 이 보따리 먼저 탈까요? 33원. 나이스. 가자. 채집은 못 참지. 또 있다.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit
또
grim.
있다.
Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
근데 너 뭐라고 하고 있었어? 나 채집하느라고 못 들었는데. 오, 고양이다.
I miss having my own bedroom. One of the girls in our room recites potion recipes in her sleep. Another sings, and another mumbles incantations.
I brought sweets and honeydews to share with Gerald and my daughter.
버섯이다.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for
여기
wear.
또 있다.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
제정신이 아니시네.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's
버섯이다.
lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Revelio.
뭐 하나 걸렸는데? 어디 뜬 거지? 아 보이네? 아 뒤에 있네? 이지? 척 가자고. 빨리 가.
If one could
우리
bottle the
바빠.
magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
야, 우냐? 우냐? 고잉이다.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
그래, 나중에 보자고. 호그스미드 마을은 필드 가이드의 지도를 사용해서 둘러볼 수 있는 다양한 명소, 상점, 그리고 기타 관심 지역으로 가득합니다. 라네요? 지도 열어볼까요? 뭐가 많아요? 여기는 길을 외우려면 좀 걸리겠죠? 불 하나, 불 둘, 불 셋. 그러면은 불 하나 먼저 까고 이렇게 쭈르륵 가야겠다. 그래서 불 하나 까던 곳이 어디지? 여긴가? 여기다. 이런 것도 돌아가. 대박. 와우. 그래서 불 끄는 데가 어디였지? 상자다. 나이스. 글러브를 얻었어요. 저기 있다. 불 까고 상자 열고.
Lumos.
어딘지 몰라. 나중에 찾고. 상점이 여기 먼저 들어가서
An inquiring mind.
오. 저번에 못 본 건데. 근데 이거 상자 아니야, 옆에 거?
Revelio.
아니네. 이 옆에 본 큰 상자들이 이렇게 있네요. 여기도 상자 있다. 오! 뭘 많이 얻었어요? 능력치 한번 봐야겠다. 이거 뭐야, 공룡 10이 올라가 얘는. 이걸로 껴야지 그럼. 외형은 근데 검은색으로 해놓자. 아주 갓게임이에요. 장비가 마음에 안 들면 외형만 바꿀 수도 있어요. 뭐야, 뭐 있었는데? 뭐야 이건? 장식이네 그냥?
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student.
마법서 주세요.
I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
But you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. but I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
공짜 최고.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
뭐야 이거? 이런 거 어디서 나? 저것도 갈아 껴야겠다. 오. 와, 저 이쁘다. 공룡력은 이게 가장 높으니까 이걸로 하고 이것도 외형을 바꿔버려야겠네요. 이쁘네. 이거 하고서 옆에 상자 있었는데 어떻게 들어가려나? 상자 다 털고 싶은데 일단 상자 하나. 이거 안쪽에 상자. 페이지다. 길을 잃은 것 같아요. 상자를 찾을 수가 없을 것 같아요. 지팡이나 사러 가야지. 스카프 이쁘지 않나요, 엄청? 너무 이뻐요. 여기 어디지 근데? 이거 들어갈 수 있는 거 아닌가 이거는? 안 들어가지네? 자물쇠를 좀 딸 수 있어야 여기 집들을 다 털겠네요. 지팡이. 그러면 이제 만들어야겠죠?
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
한번 시작하면은
Hello, sir. I'm looking
for a new wand. Yes.
못 끌걸요?
It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world.
포켓몬으로 맨날 혼나는데도
Pleasure to meet you.
계속 도전을 하는군요.
Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect one, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
써볼까요?
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
불꽃놀이. 이쁘죠, 불꽃놀이도?
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
게임이 굉장한 게 지팡이도 원하는 모양으로 만들 수 있다는 거. 강력한 마법이니까 저걸로 해놓고.
is most powerful and learns quickly. How intriguing.
유연성은 지팡이는 구부러지면 안 된다고 생각합니다.
Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
잡내가 잘 빠지려면 월계수가 좋겠죠? 이번 월계수로 가야겠다.
How intriguing.
모양은 네, 이것도 직접 고릅니다.
Curious indeed.
클래식 검은색 해야지. 아, 회색으로 할까? 회색이 더 이쁜 것 같은데. 회색으로 해야겠다.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
갓겜이죠? 지팡이도 고를 수 있고.
Revelio.
뭐 더 훔쳐갈 거 없나? 없구만. 자, 이제 여기 종이 쪼가리 있는데? 아싸. 불 붙이는 게 어디 있었지? 저 종이 또 날라다니네. 저 있다. 일단 이 종이를 잡고 불을 또 붙이고 돈이다. 아싸. 어디였지? 불 붙이는 게? 여기 있다. 지고 종이 또 놨고 그 다음에 근데 포션 가게도 들렸었는데 원래? 포션 가게 어디 있었지?
Well, hello there.
안녕하세요.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then.
그게 접니다.
Beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way.
티모시.
And this is my
티모시 어디서 많이
shop, the
들어봤는데
Magic
근데.
Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants.
grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
아, 그래서 들어본 거구나. 짜짜짜, 공짜 씨앗 사고요.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
재료는 흥미로운데 돈이 없죠? 페이지 나이스. 매직 리프 수레. 이 수레는 매직 리프를 운영하는 티모시 티즈 데일의 것입니다. 그는 한창 바쁠 때 가게 밖에서 손님들과 어울리는 것을 즐깁니다. 바쁜데 밖에서 손님들과 어울린다고? 일은 짬 처리하고서 이제 본인은 밖에서 논다 이건가? 그러고 여기였나? 맞네, 포션 가게.
Welcome to J. Pippin's
상자다, 상자. 옷인데? 방울이 더 높아. 아, 근데 별로다. 외형 바꿔야겠다 이것도. 까리하니까 이걸로 끼고, 공격 낮으니까 무시하고. 여튼 이게 최고네. 저 밑에도 뭐 있었는데? 밖에 있는 거겠죠? 여기 그거 있었어. JP핀의 마법약 상점. 1753년에 설립된 JP핀의 마법약 상점은 호그스미드에 있는 약국으로 소유주인 페리 피핀이 매우 다양한 마법약과 그 재료를 판매하는 곳입니다. 약 파세요.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to
상자를
collect some
다 외우고
recipes.
계시나 보네요.
I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
아이고 말
What can I
많아라.
do for you today?
공짜 하나, 공짜
Feel free to
둘.
take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush
포션도
today.
하나에 100원이야?
That's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
하나에 100원이면 너무 비싼데? 비싸구만. 이렇게 했고, 아까 상자.
Revelio.
저기 있다. 어디로 가야 되는 거네?
Lumos.
이거 뭐더라?
Levioso.
한번 열었던 것 같은데? 아니었나?
Accio.
어려. 바빠 지금. 이제 저거 가기 전에 근데 물 까야 되니까 이쪽으로 이렇게 돌아야겠네. 페이지. 페이지 저기 또 있는데? 잡아가야지 저거는. 페이지 잡고 돈 먹고.
I'm very sorry, Father.
불 붙이고. 나이스.
I officially have all of my supplies.
나 다 구함.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
아유 징그러. 다구리에 장사 없죠.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
어이구. 컨트롤러 회피. 빵땡이 첩첩첩첩.
Keep at it. We'll wear it down eventually.
첩첩첩. 아유 저거 막았어야 했네. 빵야. 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 더 없나? 화가 났어요 뚱땡이. 첩. 아이고. 피하고 맞고. 첩 피하고. 첩. 아무것도 못하죠. 오호. 이게 후프푸프의 위력이다.
Goodness, a second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
보상을 주시는 게 아니라요?
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
그러고 간 거야?
Oh, hello there. Accio.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
트롤도 잡고 마을도 치우고. 너무하죠? 몇 개 남았지 근데?
Officer Singer to worry about.
자 이제 이거 하나 남았죠?
Repairer.
근데 이거 진짜 만능 마법 아니에요? 이러면은 스트레스 해소할 때 그냥 눈앞에 보이는 거 다 부순 다음에 이걸로 다시 그냥 호로록 하고 돌려놓으면 되니까 너무 좋을 것 같은데 있으면. 안녕하세요.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
앞에 뭐 있지 않았나?
Revelio.
글래드레그스 마법사 옷가게 1750년에 파리 런던 호그스미드에서 설립된 옷가게입니다. 글래드레그스 마법사 옷가게에서는 다양한 마법 옷과 장신구를 판매합니다. 아우구스투스 힐과 동료 오토디블은 언제든 즐겁게 손님을 맞이하고 있습니다. 특히 대부분의 사람들보다 패션 감각이 떨어지는 손님을 맞이하는 도전을 즐기고 있죠. 왜 이렇게 이름들이 다 어려워? 상자다. 상자 하이.
Revelio.
저기 보따리 있고 저기도 상자다. 이 주인 가방 아니야 근데? 이렇게 막 뿌려도 돼? 이름이 너무 어려우니까 철수 힐링 걸로 하죠. 이 사람은 이래요 앞으로.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to
이
introduce
사람은
myself, Augustus Hill,
앞으로 철수입니다. 철수.
extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were.
그래요?
Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
그래요. 감사합니다.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
공짜로 주는 건 받아야죠 무조건.
Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today.
아 공짜
Take
옷
your time.
최고. 나이스. 이거 살 수 있다. 500원 있어서. 다 높아. 다 높아. 망토? 로브? 이거 사야겠다. 아 미리 보게 되네. 와. 근데 구려. 공격력 업그레이드만 하고서 외형 바꿔야겠다.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battleware.
짜짜짜 갈아입어볼까요? 500원짜리다 500원짜리. 자세.
Revelio. You're most welcome to peruse my shop.
글래드레그스 마법사 옷가게 마네킹. 학생들이 결투 연습에 주로 사용하는 마법 마네킹과 달리 글래드레그스 마법사 옷가게 마법사 옷가게 마네킹은 최신 마법 패션을 보여주는 수단으로만 사용됩니다. 저 뭐야? 뭐 있었는데?
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona, the owner.
여기다 돈. 장비 슬롯이 가득 찼습니다. 장비 슬롯도 개수가 있어? (20칸이) 핵 최대야?
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
다 팔아 그럼. 근데 이런 외형도 사라지나 설마? 그럼 안 되는데? 안 사라지겠죠? 하나 더 살 수 있다. 그거 공부 안 하셔도 되겠네. 아, 외형은 남아있네. 아싸. 근데 말이죠, 나 공부 왜 한 거임 이런 식으로 생각하실 게 아니고 미리 공부했다 이런 식으로 생각해야 되지 않을까요? 가자 이제. 와, 근데 어떻게 한 달이나 뒤로 미뤄지죠?
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
무엇을 위한 땡겨드는이죠?
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
그래요? 저는
Heard about the attack.
트랜스젠더 목소리 같아서 너무 정신적으로 이질감이 너무 심한데.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say,
아직 적응이 안 됐어요,
in
저는.
Hogsmeade, that's never happened before.
이질감이 너무 심해.
Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day.
내 친구는 비지다.
Come the obvious. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be.
친구로
Let's take our
비지찌개를
galleons
끓일 수
elsewhere.
있겠네요, 그럼.
Can't drink butterbeer forever.
하지만 전 비지찌개를 별로 좋아하지 않습니다.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to
안경
the
너무
castle.
완벽하지 않나요?
Revelio.
트리 브룸 스틱스. 현재는 시로나 라이언이 운영하고 있습니다. 허거스미드만큼이나 역사가 깊은 곳으로 추정됩니다. 옛날부터 스리 브룸 스틱스는 버터 맥주와 파이어 위스키를 찾는 마을 주민들과 호거트 학생들이 모이는 장소입니다. 그렇다네요. 저번 찍먹 때는 돈이 없어서 못 산 안경이지만 이번에는 돈이 넘쳐나기
I'm
때문에
certainly
바로
glad
샀습니다.
Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
잠자기에 휴게실로 돌아가야 합니다. 지도를 여세요. 텔레포트 하나 봐요. 호그와트 지도 누르고요. 휴게실로 이동하고요. 주인공 표정 좀 보세요. 안경에 너무 만족했어요 지금. 만족 그 자체야. 너 뭘 보니 근데? 눈 안 깔아? 올빼미 주제에. 아. 우편이 왔어요. 돼지 교수가 만나재요. 그쵸, 안경 최고죠? 이 안경이 맞다니까. 상자다. 뭐야 이거? 노키? 저기 창고 느낌인가 보네 그럼. 돈 주는 상자인 줄 알았는데. 돼지 교수 만나러 가볼까요? 뭐 없나 근데? 어? 바다 그림. 배 초상화, 과일 그릇을 묘사한 정물화에서 배를 간지럽히면 배가 낄낄 웃은 다음에 문고리로 변합니다. 이 문고리를 돌려서 열면 호그와트 주방에 들어갈 수 있습니다. 배를 간지럽혀요.
Levioso.
그런 소리가 나긴 했었는데. 아닌가? 일단 돼지 교수한테 가죠 그냥.
I've always said that travel
어? 밑에 종이 날라다녔는데? 아닌가? 잘못 봤나? 엥? 뭐예요? 내 계단 돌려줘요.
Revelio.
이쪽으로 가도 돼? 오호, 상자다. 어흥. 아무것도 없고요. 위쪽에 불 있나? 상자다. 못 연다. 뚜뚜뚜뚜. 와우. 저기다. 줄 잡고.
Revelio.
뭐 열린 건 없네? 교수님. 이쪽인가? 내가 왔노라. 뭔가 없나? 없네? 어이구. 자,